Hi and welcome back to my channel. My name is Alex and I'm originally adopted from Romania from an orphanage when I was 2 years old in 1997. And today I'll be talking with you about what are some of the most common challenges that people that are adopted, what they can face. So what are some common things that people can face? They can face attention deficit disorder like ADHD, or they can have gross development challenges. And I think some of the core things I will talk about is what are some of the misconceptions around adoptees. So some of the biggest misconceptions that are around people that are adopted is that they might not be successful in life. And as I talked earlier on, there was allegation that somebody in New Zealand, a therapist, made a sweeping generalization saying that, oh yeah, adoptees, they won't be successful in life. And I can actually relate to that myself, because when I was adopted, my parents were told by a psychologist that Alex will barely able to finish high school, university will be impossible, and he won't be able to lead a normal life. Well, I was lucky to prove them wrong. I finished university last year and I'm now working at one of New Zealand's biggest retail company in their sustainability space as a project coordinator for their community projects. So I definitely can prove them wrong, and there's so many other stories of adoptees there, like my good friend that who's the founder and director of I'm Adopted, Alex Gilbert. He runs his own charity, which I'm lucky to be involved with, and he's helping people find their birth families. So I know a lot of successful adopted people out there. And the common misconception is that people say, oh, just because somebody's adopted or spent time in an orphanage, they're not successful. Yes, we might have faced more struggles than others in life, but that given us the resilience that others might not have had if they haven't been in those same situations. And for instance, people, development can be slowed down significantly and also physically. I wasn't walking fully until I was 3 years old, or didn't speak until I was 5 years old, but I'm pretty confident at speaking now, and I speak 2 languages, German and English, and I've actually done a TEDx talk last year, so I was able to prove them wrong because of the support I received when I was younger. And I think it's very dangerous to put all people into one category in one box. Instead, I think it's to look at each case individually and actually be solutions oriented and see what can be done. And there's a lot of great research being done on that by the likes of ICA, and I was lucky to attend last year ICA 6 in Montreal, and there's ICA 7 come up this year in Milan, where there's basically a lot of focus on the lived experience of adopted people and actually empowering them. So in summary, I think it's important to look at every story individually and actually find solutions of how can we empower adopted people to reach their full potential, because there are some really amazing people out there that have got some very unique talents, and how can that be harnessed for the greater good. Thank you for listening.